crime, a terrible sight, world of YouTube. About a week or two ago, I was watching, of course. My wife started watching, and of course, I got into it, and it's back to Mr. Chris Waltz. Oh, the blimey, bloody Waltz mobile. That's right. Going over a little in-depth of our little friend Chris Waltz, which I thought I'd bring this up because I am extremely just shaking my head of how much this man is still being talked about. And of course, Mr. Fat Chair Detective from Scotland Yard. Oh my God, I can't believe how obsessed that man is with this piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm tired of just going on, YouTube and the multiple friggin' videos of this guy. I mean, the guy killed his wife. That's it. End of story. He killed 3 kids. That's it. End of story. Guy's a piece of shit. That's it. End of story. But yet, there's one man out there that is determined to find out whether or not this piece of shit did anything. And I still haven't done my call. And go figure, it seems like someone took my idea. Because I was going to call Chris Watts, and then I seen something that came up that someone wanted to call, or did call Chris Watts. I don't know. I mean, I want to still try and do it. I have the number of the prison. I don't know if I'm going to get through to him or not, but I am going to try my best. See if he'll take an interview from me. And the only thing, of course, I want to know is if he acted alone. Which, for some apparent reason, I believe Mr. Fat Chair Detective, as Mr. Outback Outlaw calls him. Oh, I love that guy, the Australian mate. Good eye, mate. That guy's a fucking riot. Outback Outlaw. That's right. Straight from Scotland Yard. But anyways, I want to go over a little bit of something that, of course, went down. And I couldn't get a damn good shot at this, but of the, Chris Watts walking into the guy's next door, camera. As you can see here on the TV. I was trying to catch it, but I couldn't get him. And anyways, like I say, with these friggin' photos and video cameraing and everything, sometimes the quality is lousy and you don't know what the hell is standing there. But, I mean, I could kind of get an idea that, everybody obviously knows that this was Chris Watts going in and out of his house. Which, of course, people said in this show that was very unusual. Of course, anybody's unusual when they got a friggin' body to bury and, yeah, Then moving on anyways. I guess that's one of the friends. I mean, he wasn't having his story. That was a good thing. It was a good thing that guy didn't put up with Chris Watts' bullshit story. I mean, and what I want to go over tonight is what was he doing while, being investigated. And of course, the face analyst. And moving on, you can see here the first photo. Very calm, very cool. I highly doubt this guy had any worries or intention. You know, watching that video again and watching him speak and seeing his cold, stone cold face. I hate to say use that name because of the friggin' Stone Cold Steve Austin. Don't want to ruin a name like music is ruined when a friggin' serial killer uses a song, you know. But the expression on this man's face is priceless. And I'll tell you right now, if I had 2 kids missing, and say so, my wife took off of my kids, I mean, there'd be no doubt in my mind that I'd be hunting that person down and making sure that my kids were safe. I mean, especially the 2 little ones at this age of what he has. And of course, there's another photo of him. As you can see, just his face expressions are just, you know, timeless, with no guilt, no shame. And I tell you, boy, it's a friggin' joke that anybody would even want to waste their breath on this man's effing life from here on out. And I mean, going on with the pictures and seeing his face expression, no tears. I'm sure everybody has covered this. I'm sure everybody has, you know, got their own words and opinion. And it's like, what the like I said, if I was in this predicament, like I was saying, phone call came in, cut me off, I'd be in the most distraughtest friggin' position, you know, losing my mind. I wouldn't be on TV asking and pleading, you know, hey, can you bring my wife back? Or, hey, can you come back and tell me if you're all right? And, you know, come up with this repeated lie that, oh, she's cheating on me and I found her with another man. You know, how stupid can one be? I mean, how can one, you know, sit there and just come up with the same lie? You know, that's the point, man. Whenever someone gets into a predicament like this, it's the same goddamn lie. It's the same goddamn scenario. Or she went off with another man, just like Drew Peterson. Lousy piece of shit he was. Uses authority as a cop, you know, to friggin', oh, I'm an untouchable bitch, and, you know, shit like this goes on and on. And for the fact that people like this idiot, you know, thinks they can just get away with it. I've done nothing wrong. My wife left me for another man. It's like, Jesus Christ. Can anybody get more original? Of course not. They gotta think of something that was already said. And then brain dead thoughts. But what really caught my attention was this stupid news reporter talking about his shirt. Oh, you know, who's your shirt here? Oh, I see you got a nice new shirt. Talking about his show, this is my favorite school, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the Just like Drew Drew Peterson, a cocky, arrogant bastard that always want to be wife number 5 and, not giving a damn where his wife is. All left me for another man. I mean, I love the arrogance that people get when they think they're the king shit. And they think they're top dog on the market. And of course, this guy was getting in shape and drinking his stupid power drinks or whatever he was doing. And it's like, Jesus, give me a friggin' break, Typical friggin' joke this guy was. And I mean, if he don't talk to me, he don't talk to me, right? I don't care, whatever the case may be. But just to even know the simple fact is this guy is just emotionlessness in his face, and sees nothing but his point that he's trying to make. And that his point is that he, right, is just trying to look good and get an old flame back that he once had, and not, caring about anything but his looks. And it's like, wow. And then, yeah, he don't want to take on another kid. You know what, if you didn't want another kid here, buddy, then your dumb ass shouldn't have, knocked up the situation. But, just another leave your head shaking scenario. Disgusting scenario. Everything about this case is just sick. And for fat chair detective to keep, this case living. Oh my God, man. I don't know what is more demented or sick. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. You got nothing better to do, and I can't stand looking at this guy's face no more. I mean, I do want to try and get an interview with him. And I do want to ask him, did you have someone with you? But I don't know. I don't even think it would be worth it. Because that was the thing, Who helped him? And with fat chair detective still ragging on Nicole, the poor woman that was obviously, right, not knowing what the hell she was getting herself into. It's like, damn, what is wrong with people these days? Just to think they can get away with this, to think they can get away with bloody murder, just to think that they can, take a life, 3 lives, 4 lives, and just live a happy life from here on then. And wow. And not get caught and sit there and maintain his innocence. And I mean, Jesus Christ. What the hell's gonna come out of this world next? What? It's all insane. It's all just a friggin' total mess. And people live off of this shit. Hey, come here. Nope. But, anyways, to make money off of this shit and to keep it, real into their eyes, they're just as sick and demented as this man himself, thinking he was gonna get a new life, leave the one he has and be off with all of it. That's it. Unbelievable. And then you got the sick bastards that want to live off this case. I mean, I just wanted to show this man's emotionlessness. And, it pictures in, even when he was, oh, damn, what was that other one? This one, when he was trying to, right there with the case and trying to tell them what he was doing at this point in time, scratching his head, putting his hands up on his head, just giving the obvious of, oh, I'm caught, but I'm going to see what I can do to get myself out of it. And he's over here walking around and, the obvious of it all. Oh, man. The guy ain't shedding no tears. And that would be the first thing that I'd be doing if my wife took my kids and, if that's what happened. And I'm trying to, tell people this is what happened. There'd be a lot of emotion there. A wreck. A train wreck at that. Leaving the station. Going off of the rails of the crazy train. And this guy had none of that. He says, oh, she'll come back. She'll pop up. And I want my kids, or I want this, and I want some answers, and da-da-da-da. And, oh, look at your shirt, Chris. Oh, yeah, this is my favorite shirt. Like, oh, my God, man. What the... Man, the emotionlessness of this guy. But to know that there's someone out there that has faith in this man. Oh, 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 oh. What the fuck is this world coming to? Christ, I'd rather be stricken with friggin' coronavirus than listen to any more of this shit. And it's sick, man. Till that next video, be safe, take care, always beware. Out.